Alright everybody, welcome back to Farmboy's Garage. Today working on a 1993 Chevy Silverado. And what we're going to be doing is changing out this bumper strip. Because this bumper strip is really letting this truck down. All the chrome's done peeled off of it. So, looks pretty rough. You can pick up a new aftermarket bumper strip off eBay fairly cheap. I think they run about $30 to $40. First thing we got to do is take off this license plate holder. I've already removed the license plate. 4 10mm bolts should hold this plate holder on. We'll yank that off right quick. Not too bad to get to. You got to find the right side. So it looks like it's going to be 13mm nuts and a 10mm headed bolt. No problem. Alright, so I've got a trim panel remover and a bigger one, a bigger angle one. So we'll just see if we can get it behind here and get it started out. I see it's basically all it is just clips, but the problem is you got a bunch of them. So try not to damage the bumper, but it really can only do so much. There it goes. And so we got some long clips back here, then these some shorter ones up here. I think we'll all be able to just pull this thing off. I think once we got them two out, we should be able to just grab this and just give it a good yank. And then we got them two long clips down here again. But we don't care about saving that piece, so that was pretty easy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this, and then we'll go back with it. Nice. So here's our new strip. See, we got the protective covering on it right now. This is an aftermarket piece, so it's not made the same in here. These are going to take little bitty slip-on nuts, I guess you'd call them. You slide them on here. Made in Taiwan, of course. This is what is included, and I'll try to remember if I can put a link down at the bottom. I bought this on eBay, so chances are I might have a record of it. I bought it several months ago. So basically, it tells you, mercy. It tells you to remove the bumper from the car. And we're going to take this little metal piece right here, and we're going to knock these clips onto them pieces there. Alright, so the grill has to be removed to get to the upper bolts around the top of the bumper. This bumper is not like what I'm used to. It bolts from the top and the bottom. To get to the top, you got to remove the grill. There's a bunch of about 4 bolts across the top. There's a couple in the center, and there's some in each corner right here, so you got to take all your lights out. Now, the headlights are no issue to get out. Just roll out them two bolts. They go down through here, holds it in place. These are 3/16. And then we'll take a T20 torch, undo these 4 bolts or screws. Pull this light out, push in on these, and turn them. Quarter turn, this top. Just make sure you got right hand top, like that. Alright, so now that we got them out of the way, we can access these two in the corners. That's a 7mm. Now, if you put your grill on without this bottom piece, you may be able to get to it without doing all this. But if you put it on right, you got to. You got one bolt down here and one up here. I think that should be all of them. Tilt it, pull up. What you gotta do is side markers, gotta get them out of there. Quarter turn on them. Get this out of there. Alright, so I'm gonna show you these 4 bolts here. Got one here, 2 down there, 1 there, and 1 there. You got some more on the bottom that goes up through the braces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the bottom ones off first, and then I'll get the top ones off, and then I'll set it off, and we'll put this thing on here right quick. Alright, so it's really easy to unbolt this bumper. 4 in the top, 4 in the bottom. Should just slide right off. So it's probably been just as easy to pull this bumper off to start with. And then I could have got to those 4 nuts right easy. So something to think about when you get ready to do yours. It's really easy once you get the grill off to get this bumper off, unless you live in the salt belt. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is flip this thing over. And you can see my bumper's in pretty rough shape. It needs polishing bad. I don't have any chrome polish. So now, if I want to put that light back on here, I'm going to have to notch out a couple of sections here, which wouldn't be too difficult. I mean, that's what the other one's just notched out. But you know, I don't care if it don't have a license plate frame. We're not required to have a car tag in the front. So I'm just going to let it ride. I may get a new bumper for this eventually. Anyway, just don't like the look of this. This chrome shot on it. It needs a good polishing is what it needs. Alright, so we kind of got that laid over. And now we'll get our tools. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to these go together, and then I'm going to finish it up. I don't want this to be a 30-minute video. So basically take one of these little clips. It's got a bevel on it. You want the bevel to go down towards the plastic. Fit it, kind of get it fitted over that. And probably gonna have to put something under that right there. And we'll put this on top. Get it where it'll down. Get some support under it. This is not the easiest thing to do. Need something up under this damn thing to help block it. Something up under this thing. Bumper could be a little more cooperative, but it ain't gonna be. to push that all the way down just like that. We'll have to do that to every one of them. And then I'll bring it back, we'll put it back on and get it done. Alright, so that was a royal pain in the butt. The end ones were of course the hardest to get on. You got to have something supporting this to be able to knock against it. So it was fun. It took me a while to get them end ones and all in because they're smaller. And that little old tool is it's just not what it needs to be. This thing is very thin walled and it will mushroom on you. This is the end I was using, you know, hitting on this end, and you can see how much this mushroomed. This needs to be thicker material, but it actually seemed to do a little better job once it mushroomed though, so maybe that's what it needed. So I'm gonna get this back together and I'll bring it back for the final shot. Alright, final shot. Got the little blue plastic off. Yeah, it ain't perfect. I could not get this thing cornered. I could not support it enough to get it on all the way. I don't know why it wouldn't go, but this center's a little bit out of whack. Couldn't get it on. Actually, one of the little plastic clips messed up on it. And it's alright. The bumper itself lets it down now. Good bit of work to do this. I would say it took me probably over an hour to complete this, and yeah, not terribly hard, but it's a lot of fiddly stuff. Putting this on was the hardest part. The bumper, removing and putting it on was easy. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope it helps you out if you're going to do this on yours. You can see what to expect.